You know, when you become an emergency first responder, your training doesn't stop when you graduate from the academy. Ongoing trainings are vitally important, especially if they involve multi-jurisdictional agencies. Well, recently, a group of agencies gathered in southern Nevada for Desert Torch. It simulated an organized narcotics and explosives lab being discovered and needing to be dismantled. We were there for the culmination of this exercise. Out in the middle of the desert, not too far from Nellis Air Force Base, a small but highly trained group of first responders gathered for an emergency exercise. Their job is to safely solve a potentially deadly situation. The scenario is this. Evidence was discovered in a city apartment pointing to homemade explosives and narcotics.
The other side of the apartment, they had a distilled mustard process as well. So we know we had that there. We may have that here.
Further digging in that apartment led them out here to this remote area.
We have some concerns of HME because of some of the chemicals and precursors that we saw down there. There were just some missing ingredients, like 1 or 2 missing ingredients that would have been the smoking gun to let us know that that is the process. But since the address that we identified in that apartment led us to here.
This may just be a drill, but they take it very seriously. Participating in the exercise are Las Vegas Fire and Rescue's Bomb Squad, the Nevada National Guard's 92nd Civil Support Team, Clark County Fire Department, and the FBI. Together, these agencies will work as one team to respond and react to a situation that includes chemical, biological, and explosive elements.
This was the second day, and this is when we were called in. Apparently, it led off of what yesterday was, where they had some suspects making some homemade explosives and narcotics. So they found a remote location behind me here where he had his vehicle and a structure involved, and they did a security sweep of it, found some powders inside. So the bomb squad was responding to that, and we sent bomb techs downrange. They tested the powders to confirm that it was fentanyl, as well as urea nitrate, which is an explosive.
Now that they've narrowed down one of the suspects' vehicles parked next to a small building, the bomb squad gears up to investigate both.
We have a piece of paper in this vehicle with a handwritten address, Silver Mesa Circle in Las Vegas.
We're going to hydrate you up when you drop from here.
Good. That's good. Good photo of it. I got one from the back, so we're good.
They returned to the other agencies to report exactly what they found.
The 2 backpacks, they were already ready to go. They have bang inside. They're wrapped with nails, but there's no initiator. So they're good where they are. You don't mess with them.
You don't have to train.
Big main hazards are when they're walking in, they have a big tarp full of TTP drying, so be careful where they step. And other than that, just various stages on the table. There's some liquid product with TATP and bags of urea.
All right, so we'll list our priorities and how we all want to attack it.
Copy. Downrange.
1052 downrange. Command, bomb techs downrange.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna need my x-ray. That's all I'm doing right now. Then I'll go in and do the other stuff once I come out with the x-ray, okay?
Copy.
Hours of inspection and testing follows, which spawns a secondary emergency.
They had to do multiple downrange activities for approximately 2 hours, which then led to one of the bomb techs getting heat exhaustion. Copy that. We'll send RIT. Command, we need RIT. P1's down.
Boss, we're going to get you the decon, okay?
Okay.
You got any medical complaints, injuries?
Well, yeah, I'm good.
You're good? Just
Okay.
can you stand? Can we help you?
Sure.
Hang it on your arm.
So luckily with our counterparts, Clark County Fire Department, they were able to send their medics in, do a fast decon of him, and get him to a safe area. It's hot out here right now, so that actually could happen, and so practicing that so that we become, proficient at how we would handle those situations is why we're here today.
So there may be 4 separate agencies, but they work together. Training different agencies in one exercise is vitally important because in a real-world emergency, it's very likely the expertise of separate agencies will be needed to defuse a dangerous situation.
So we have the 4 agencies out here today, and they each have their own lane, and each person is swimming in their own lane. plane and they have no idea what the other responsibilities are. So coming together makes a more cohesive scenario. So especially with our climate today and the way that our life is, we train together because we're going to be responding together.
It is very encouraging to see the level of professionalism among the agencies who are out there protecting us.